Every player needs more explosive power. So that's why we're going to work on calf raises in this exercise. Calf raises are a very simple exercise, but we need to be able to do them correctly so that we get the right workout from it. Alright, let's start with the basics. A calf raise is really the contraction of the calf muscle. And the way we want to do this is we want to make sure that we're going up on our toes. We don't want to do this in a rocking motion, or else we're not going to be getting the workout. We'll just be using the momentum from our bodies. So we want to do this very slow and deliberate. Rise up on those toes, hold them for a brief moment, and then slowly let yourself back down. We want to make sure that we're not jerking through these motions, or else we won't get the right exercise and workout. For this exercise, we're going to look at 3 basic variations, but stick around to the end to find 2 advanced variations. The first one is having parallel feet. By parallel, I mean our heels and our toes are the same distance apart. This is the most basic of the calf raises, and the one that most people know. The next variation is we have the heels out, toes in variation. You're going to go through the same motion of lifting up those heels and standing on those toes for a brief moment. The challenge here is this is using a part of the calf muscle that is not normally used. So it's going to be very difficult for them to do this. It's a challenge to keep those heels pointed out and those toes pointed in. You'll need to adjust on occasion to keep the right form. For each of these variations, you'll want to do 20 calf raises before moving on to the next variation, and then repeat the entire 3-cycle set twice before going back to the beginning of the circuit. Okay, the third variation is toes out, heels in. And for me personally, this is the hardest of the 3. So we're going to follow the same motion as with the other ones. Rise up on those toes, hold it, and set it back down. This one is a challenge, and it is very challenging to keep our form. So go very slowly through it, and you will see the results. Alright, it's time for those advanced variations. The first one we're going to look at is a single leg calf raise with support. To do this one properly, we're going to do a calf raise like we've been doing before, except we're going to lift the other leg up and bend it, and barely touch the ground with our toe. We're only going to use this for support and balance. The entire calf raise is going to be dependent on that single leg. Encourage them to challenge themselves. Don't let them get lazy and actually just do it with 2 feet. Next up, we have the single leg, no support calf raise. This is basically doing what we just did, except you don't have that second leg touching the ground. This is going to work the calf muscle more than anything else. And with this, we're also working on our balance and coordination. If no support is too much of a challenge, go back to single leg with support. Just encourage them to push themselves to get better. If you enjoyed that video, go back and watch this one on reverse monster walks and turn a weakness into a strength. We only have a few exercises left in the routine, so make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss them when they're launched. I would love to hear about the success you are having with these training videos. Drop some comments below. Thank you and good luck.